That's impossible to talk about non-duality. But what we are doing now is apparently sharing about this message, pointing to what we can't find. That's so crazy. It means everything. We can't find it. We don't need to find it. But what is happening here is that apparent separate energy trying to find something for me special. But it's impossible. Everything is special. Everything is expression of specialness. But apparently we have sophisticated brain and we feel separate. That makes us feel something missing. We need to find something more than that, more than what we have. And that creates movement towards next moment. And then makes us feel that something in the next, we can find something in the next moment. And human life is always on the move, trying to find something, try to avoid something negative, just only two movements. And each time that we try to move something, we keep missing what we want. Because a parent separate person can only do is to move in the next moment. But there is nothing in the next moment because there is no time in the first place. There is nothing in the next moment in the first place. What is happening apparently is that just one energy or one thing, we don't know what it is, but one thing appearing as everything, appearing as this sound, appearing as this room, appearing as color, sensation, this chair, this computer, everything. Anything is we can't see, air, breathing, thoughts. Everything is only one thing appearing as different forms. And only one energy appearing as everything, so originally there is no meaning. And there is no construct, simply freely appearing as many things. So you can't find a limit, you can't find a thing, so there is no meaning. There is no place to go. It's all full. Everything is so full. But we have sophisticated brain, so we feel sense of I. I am here. I am limited to here. And that creates movement to next moment because we feel not enough. And also how we learn, how we live, how we taught is you should get more. You should improve yourself. You should be better. You should get more information. Or you should figure out how to be better, to protect yourself. Everything is telling you, all information telling you, you are not enough. telling you just right now is not enough. All books telling you, because they always how to. If it's enough, we don't need all information. Because all parents, the before that, grandparents, before everybody felt sense of luck. So naturally, they teach, oh, we have to protect my kids. So it's from love, but at the same time, come from sense of luck. But what is happening is that we are living in time, but which is illusionary. That sense of luck come from separation, create time, but how we live in is at the moment what is happening is this sound, this sensation, this room. Nothing appearing as apparent thing. But we are living is in a storyline. For example, now I came to Hampstead listening to Naho. This storyline creates time, and we are living in that. And my life come from when I was born. I'm here. I'm going to future, and creates time. And this time-based reality is only our reality for human. But as I said, everything is one thing appearing as that. There's no time. There's no movement from past to future. Simply appearing, simply expression, and including this story appearing now. You never came from past. Simply story appearing. But energy feels I am here separate, attached to the story. This is my story. This is me. But which is not here. Never. Only in your mind, only thoughts. And the thoughts is simply appearing and disappearing. Where is you? Only sensations, feeling, sounds, apparent thing. So what we're sharing today is another possibility different from how we lived, how we see things. It's possible that feeling I am here separate and inside the body can vanish or explode. But this is only expression. It won't explode, but it's possible distance can disappear, separation can disappear, because which is only illusion anyway. This is very simple, but when you try to find something in the next moment, already missing the point. Because nothing to find. It's opposite, it's losing. What you believed, what you thought, who you think you are. Who you think you are is not imagination of your body moving around in time and space. That's not you. That's simply appearing in nothingness, and that creates separation and movement in time and space. Attached to the feeling that what you feel you're doing something. Nobody ever done anything. Simply like a fountain, like appearing from nothing. And nothing is constant. Nothing is continuous, nothing is linear. We live in like this, which doesn't exist. Things you are used to is you never met, you never saw before. It's always new. It's your mind, it's creating that. I know this. This is mine. And this separation creates apparent suffering because it's come from a sense of lack. And also, what is happening doesn't have any problem. It's not suffering. Thoughts, it's no problem. Sensation doesn't create suffering. But when there is a distance between what is happening and who you think you are, creates suffering because sense of me feels what is happening to me, attacking me. There are so many books talking about we should think positively, get rid of negative thoughts. It's impossible because already there. You already saw it. It's too late. But what we see in the book is always how to do it, how to get rid of. It's all manual. But you already felt uncomfortableness because it's distance, what is happening and who you think you are. But there is no distance anywhere because what everything is one thing appearing as everything. Same thing. Everything is the same. There is no distance. The problem is it's not in the thoughts. There is no problem in sensation. That distance. So the apparent person separate trying to find something is impossible because already distance creates uncomfortableness. What you're looking for is end of distance, which is already. What you're looking for is losing everything. Sounds scary, but it's totally not because you think you have everything and you think who you think you are is illusion. You never had anything. What is left? It's possible suddenly distance disappear. Sometimes suddenly become everything's full. suddenly, before something was in like a vague, like in looking through some glass which is not clear, but suddenly become open. Everything is clear. Everything's alive, which is not fixed.
Is this part of the natural process?
Yeah.
This illusion and reality exist together, and the parent separate person is just, it's like bubbles appearing in the water.
Yeah.
And then, so it's all part of like the oxygen cycle and
Yep.
the nitrogen cycle.
Yep.
Is all a natural process.
Yeah, it's apparently
yeah.
happening.
Apparently
yeah,
happening.
But that bubble started to take in, becomes doer. It's in taking charge.
But the fact that the bubble thinks it is a doer,
yes,
is a natural process.
Yeah. But for that, so it's no problem. There is no problem.
No problem. Yeah.
I don't know why it's happening. There is no purpose. But at the same time, that for the bubble, it's not so comfortable. Apparent bubble, it's not comfortable, but actually it's perfect appearance anyway. Both. Yes, you're right. Do you understand?
And what the scripts called vasanas, the Hindu, I don't know whether you've heard of this term, vasanas?
Yeah, I heard.
The traits.
Traits.
A person has these traits which you live through, and that's all a natural process.
Right.
Is that right?
I don't know, but maybe I didn't get.
Vasanas癖っていうのかな。
Ah.
そういう人持ってる癖。
Yeah, I think that as a separate person, we can't stop to move.
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
we can't stop.
No, because it's all pre-programmed.
Yeah, but funny thing is that it's not really happening. That
It's
crazy.
all illusion.
Yeah, crazy
so when you
thing.
think you're separate, just enjoy the ride.
That's what people think. That's how you said. What you said is perfect expression itself too.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it is not really. As long as you're enjoying yourself, it's perfect. But
knowing quite well that it's not reality.
That's...
So it's basically a sinking in, isn't it? What they say.
Yeah.
Ramana Maharishi says sinking into the heart.
Right.
It's and when the effect of the mind gets less, it has less and less force. The mind just quietens down. Is that right? Because what we see is the mind, everything.
Yeah,
but
that's what people say. Yeah.
Person
yeah.
But this flow, it's all the mind.
But at the same time, that's but mind also nothing appearing as mind, and difference is there's an energy behind. It's not really behind. Energy feels something. I am here.
Yeah.
Creates separation, creates movement, which is uncomfortable, which can't stop moving because naturally uncomfortableness is always there. But people even don't know, people even don't realize because we started from separation. Nothing wrong with separation as long as you're enjoying yourself, which is another perfect expression. But something knows, apparent people here talking about this, something knows that's not quite right.
That this is not real.
I mean, everything is real and not real.
Because it's from the same thing.
Yeah, everything, even everything. Even it's not only apparent person is not real. Everything is real and not real.
It's real
both.
Because it comes from the same thing. The same energy.
Apparent. Apparent, yes. It's apparently real, but it's come from nothing, so it's not real. But it's impossible to know. When you know something, it's not true. It's someone.
Yeah.
When you feel you know something, which is a sign of someone's there. which creates separation.
Yeah.
This is unknowing. When you know something, it's trick.
Everything that we say is a trick.
Yeah.
Everything comes out as a trick.
Because this is impossible to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. But still happens. Talking happens. But it's not serious way. Because everything is already perfect anyway.
But you can't get rid of the me, can you? No one can get rid of the me.
No, because it's strange, because for the person feels it's really real. Every moment it feels I am here, and feels something moving and doing and separate. But that is when when everything's happened, then it never happened. It's not happening like how we feel, how humans see, how human feel. Never happening like that, because humans is always in time and in space, which doesn't exist. Time that apparent time exists, but time doesn't exist. How we think, how we feel. And space doesn't exist. How we think, how we feel. Impossible.
You couldn't point it, could you?
No, impossible. So how we feel, it's possible. It's an illusion because it's impossible. It's impossible to move like that. It's not difficult. But what makes us difficult is that human can only see separately, things separately, because you already feel something here is real. So everything you see becomes so solid and so real and separate, have distance. That makes feel comfortable, and that makes feel separate, and you are something, everything is outside, and you don't feel safe, you don't feel secure, because we don't know outside you have control inside of the skin. Even we don't have organs moving by itself, and we can get sick anytime, but we believe we have control inside of the skin. But outside we don't have control, so we feel insecure. But actually we never have control anywhere. We just believe this arm is moving in my effort, with my effort, which is not true.
I like the way you put it here. You're pointing to there's another possibility for human reality. That is so amazing. Because that's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Possibility.
Yes.
But both possibilities apparently exist, and both possibilities are okay.
Yes. But just the possibility, because it's happening here is a story. Which is not serious. There is no seriousness anywhere. Only seriousness exists in human mind, and it's only personally. We believe everything we are sharing, seriousness in the world, we believe we are sharing, but actually we never shared anything. It's all come from separate personal fear. Everything come from fear, personal fear. War, control, authority. We never shared. We never shared the problem. Only come from personal fear.
The war, everything is just happening. No one controls.
Yeah.
There's no one to. You can't say that you can do something to change it.
Yeah, but then what is happening apparently is that what we sharing here is completely, everything is story. So it's not serious. But story can change.
Any moment.
Yeah. apparent human life can change. But really only apparently.
Because nothing's changing.
I mean, like apparently everything's changing all the time, but at the same time, we can't say it's change because there's no time. It's only on you. But human becomes so serious because it feels I am real and this life, my life, is only place I can live. If I lose my life, then it's finished. Then that's the end. That's why it becomes so serious. We have to hang on to it.
Mind cannot comprehend that we were never born.
Yeah.
That we cannot, it's like the mind cannot comprehend. In fact, we were never born, and there's no death and there's no birth. That's kind of the energy is, isn't it? There's no birth and there's no death.
It's so obvious. We never born, we never died.
Because when you think about the death, what happens? How is that? How is that? The moment like this, the killing, what's killed? What is actually dying? Is that just the body, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But, the mind struggles with it. So if the body is dying, so what was born, the mind goes crazy.
Because you see
So
the body is real. That's why you can't take it.
Yes.
Yeah. And also what dies is identification, as you said, with the body. This is my body. That's identification dies. And also what we can't take is that death of a family, death of friends, death of someone close to you. We can't take it because it's so sad. And so because we're so attached to it. But what we say goodbye to is only memory of the person. What we say goodbye is not person. What we say goodbye is say goodbye to the memory.
To the story.
To the image.
That is tough.
I think it gets easier if you just say goodbye to the memory. Then you believe that, oh my love died.
It's wonderful how you said that we think we have control, but the disease gets into our body. So, we think we're so struggling with the not getting disease, but, and we think we have control.
Yeah.
I've just, my daughter had just a very serious, well, not serious, but she had a kind of removal of some growth, and she looks after her body, but she had no control of what happened.
Yes.
So therefore we have no control at all whatsoever.
Yeah. We believe that taking that cup to the mouth is our control.
Absolutely.
Then digesting or taking swallow, everything like
it's that simple.
It's happening. It's so simple. It's so obvious. We never control our organs. It's happening by itself.
All of it, isn't it?
Can you say a bit more about the mind?
Yeah. Actually, there is no mind. Simply.
Apparent mind.
Where is the mind? Where would you find the mind is?
I think the mind is basically what you see with your five, or what you sense with your five senses. Isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, like a mind is only thoughts. There is no mind. Thoughts simply appearing. But as a human, we have contracted energy, attach, collect everything, and everything attached to the energy. So because everything is so serious, you have to make sure your life story is good. Life story gets better, so the energy go into it. So if you feel you made a mistake, then you have to correct the story, so that in the story it means in the thoughts, so that then your thoughts around you which you made a mistake go round, keep coming back, try to figure out how to do it.
Monkey
But
thoughts.
yeah, it's keep circle which goes nowhere but happening, because the energy wants to make sure, wants to change the story.
So when you talk about the me dropping, it's the five senses disappearing.
No, five senses is still there. Nothing to do with five senses. Me is the energy that collects everything. Thoughts is mine, sensations is mine.
Which comes through the five senses, because what you are is what you perceive through what you hear, what you see, what you taste, what you touch, what you smell. That's you, or the parent you.
What do you mean? You mean that
the me?
Me is not the what you see, what you feel. That's not me. Me is me is something feels in the center, feels that's happening to me. That's the me. Seeing's happening to me. Feeling is happening to me. That's the me. But actually, without me, seeing, feeling, sensation, everything is happening. That's the what we are talking about. Everything happening without me already.
So if all these senses drop, then the me is not there.
No. No, opposite. Even me drops. Senses is still here.
Because they're not individual, although if you're identified with the body, they feel that they're yours.
Yeah.
But all there is just the functioning.
Yeah.
The seeing, the hearing, and that's all there is.
Yeah.
And that is a universal thing.
Yes.
When you're identified, then that's yours. But it's when the mind apparently collapses, then the me isn't there, and then all there is just that unity amongst the diversity.
Yeah. Yes. Means this is a crazy game. Because already full, already complete. But we started to find something, which you of course never find, because nothing is missing, nothing to find. So crazy. But it's possible this apparent me, which doesn't really exist, feels solid, can disappear, can vanish, because it doesn't exist. Really doesn't exist. It's just only apparently, but feels so strong, because I always use the analogy that me is like being hypnotized so strongly, and when you meet as me, it's so real, like hypnotized. But when it disappeared, the hypnotized vanished, then nobody ever hypnotized.
It's nobody to hypnotize.
Yeah. Because there is no thing. There's nothing. There's no solid thing. There is no distance from here to there. That distance creates uncomfortableness, but there is no distance.